What is going on, guys? DBG here. In this video, I'm going to be going over 10 budget cards that you guys need to buy in NBA 2K19 MyTEAM. Like, if you guys are just starting out this game, which to be fair, a lot of people are because it's around Christmas, and a lot of my kind of fan base is more so based around budget cards. So I'm going to be going over, well, 13 must-buy budget cards. I'm going to probably title it 10 must-buy budget cards because it sounds better, but there's going to be an extra 3. So I'm going to make a full squad. This is going to be in a particular order. It's not going to be positions. So it's not going to be, say, 1 point guard, 1 2 guard, 1 small forward, 1 power forward, 1 center, even though I think there is one for every single position. But in this video, we're just going to be going over some players you need to buy. And as of right now, today is the 30th of December. I think it is, yes, the 30th, Sunday. So as of right now, the prices are crazy on cards. Like, prices have doubled in the past week on cards. Like, it's nuts. So even though these cards are not the best to buy right now is not a buyer's market. So I would advise nobody to buy cards right now, because this is when your MT is worth the least right now, because you can get nothing, because there's no moments cards and packs, no one's opening packs, and everything is extremely rare right now. No one wants to sell because there's no reason to open packs. There's nothing to buy. So today, of all days, this may be the best time to sell ever for the rest of the year, period. This may be the best time to sell cards. So yeah, so now we're going to go over the budget cards. Now, I'm not going to put prices again because they're going to fluctuate a lot in the next couple of days. We've ranted on a little bit too much, started, but now let's get on to it. So first up is a guy that a lot of people have kind of slept on, and it's a card that's still extremely good in my opinion. It's Karl-Anthony Towns. So he's really cheap because he's a current card. All the current cards are really cheap, but I just think he's been really slept on because he's a current card. This card is not that much worse than Karl-Anthony Towns Diamond. Not even joking. I would honestly take, if it wasn't for the badges, I'd take the Ruby over the Diamond. So he's got a good enough standing driving layup, good post hook and fadeaway, and a good shot mid and a good shot 3 of 82 with a good release. He's got a good standing dunk, decent driving dunk. He's also got an alright block of 70, which it's not awful. Well, it's not great, but like, he's 7 foot, so he will block a couple of shots. Rebounding stats not bad. Good speed and acceleration, and actually quite good speed of ball of 65 for center. And yeah, it's just a good enough defender as well. Like, Karl-Anthony Towns is a really underrated card. While not one of the best centers in the game, is definitely usable still. Like, 100% still usable against anyone just because of his ability to pick and pop, his speed, and his just kind of athleticism. He's a really, really nice card. Next, we are going to go to small forwards, and this card would have been higher, but he's actually gone a little bit expensive recently. Andre Iguodala. So Iguodala, 86 offense, 92 defensive overall. He's almost the same as the Diamond. Like, trust me, like, they feel the exact same. If you took away the tiers and you played at the Diamond and played at the Sapphire, they would feel the same. Alright shot mid, alright shot 3, but when he's wide open, he hits a lot of them. He can speed boost, he can dunk really well with a 90 driving dunk. He can 90 steal, 90 shot contest, decent speed, ball and acceleration, great lateral quickness of 91, and great on-ball defensive IQ. So again, Iguodala, really good really good defense and slasher, and has the ability to shoot the 3 quite well. Now we're going to go on to centers. This guy, some people were telling me in the comments, this guy's 25k. This guy's like 6k. This guy is like 6k MT, Vlade Divac. He's 6'1". His one problem is that he's a little bit slow. He's with 5 gold badges, 5 good ones, including gold dimer. He's got a 90 post fadeaway, 91 post hook. He's got a 95 standing layup. He's got a good shot, or great shot mid of 88, decent shot 3 of 79, but he is money. I don't know why, he's just money. Good enough standing dunk. He's got unreal passing stats. 84 block is good, as well as being 7'1". Got really, really good rebounding stats. However, the speed leaves a little bit to be desired, but you can't have everything with a card for 6k MT. And the fact that LaFrance is now up near 20k and Brook Lopez is up at like 17, 18k, this guy is the best like pick and pop big man you can get for less than 10k MT in my opinion. Next is a guy, again, just extremely versatile. He's a little bit on the expensive side, which is why he's lower on the list. But again, Draymond Green can play any position, 1 through 5, like without doubt. He can, he's got a good enough post hook. Alright shot mid, good shot 3. He's got 79 ball control, so with a shoe and a coach, he can speed boost. He's got good passing stats, great defensive stats, great rebounding stats. He's fast, he's good with the ball. Good lateral quickness. One of the best defense cards in the game, gives his wide body, and it's just a beast. Then we are going to go on to another slept on card. Well, not really slept on, so many people use him. It's Porzingis. Like, 7'3", he's really, really cheap. He's got good enough stats, actually good post hook and fadeaway. He's got a good enough shot mid, good enough shot 3, but his release makes everything feel better because he's got one of the best big man releases in the game. Decent enough driving dunk, good block rating, good enough rebounding, and again, he's 7'3", so he's going to feel way, way better than that. Porzingis is definitely a card that you need to buy in this game. Then we have got a card that I kind of have a love-hate relationship with. It's sometimes my favorite card in the game. Other times I just hate the card. Kevin Knox. At least, like, worst comes to worst, he's an unbelievable stretch 4. Like, unbelievable. So Kevin Knox, 6'9". He's basically a demigod. He's got 3 gold badges. With my fast break, acrobat, and pick and roll maestro. He's only averaging 5 points per game for me on this system, even though he's averaging like 20 for me on PC, which is weird. He plays way better for me in my God squad. It's crazy. But he's got an 87 driving layup. Not much of a post game. He's got good enough open shot mid, good open shot 3, driving dunk of 75, ball control of 86, so he can speed boost, which I think is actually really important for a power forward. I love using power forwards as secondary ball handlers. I think that's when they're most effective. The fact he can speed boost is huge. He's also got unreal rebounding stats, which is why he's great for the power forward position. And again, like, I think I've talked enough about him. He's got a 55 steal, but he gets so many steals. It's actually crazy. Like, you'd think, oh, maybe it was just a one-off game. Nope, he just gets steal after steal after steal. So again, the guy here would be on the list, but he's doubled in price. He's went from 3k MT to 7k MT in the last couple of days. Either way, I think Lou Aldeng for 7k MT is still a steal, especially with the price of all the other cards right now, especially with like how everything's gone up in price. He's got 10 gold badges, which is huge. For 7k MT for 10 gold badges, you can't go wrong. He's got difficult shots, gold, catch and shoot, chase down artists, pick and roll maestro, defense stopper, and a lot of good defensive ones. He's got a driving layup of 84, which isn't the best. Decent standing layup. He's got a good shot mid, good shot 3 with a slightly slower release, but when he's wide open on the catch, he'll hit it almost every time. Driving of 80 is good. Again, he needs a shoe and coach to speed boost. He's got 65 blocks, which isn't great, but great shot contest and decent or good enough steal of 80. He got good enough speed and acceleration, alright speed with ball, decent enough rebounding stats. He's got great lateral quickness of 94, though great on ball defense of 95, and the fact he's 6'9" means he's just going to lock people down. Again, a guy I like to call the Anna stopper. Next, we have got probably the most underrated card in the game. I use him in nearly every budget squad I use, but nobody talks about this guy. It is Emerald Isaiah Ryder. Like, this guy, he's still 1.5 KMT. I don't care that he's an Emerald. Just try him. Trust me, just try him. 1 gold badge is a little bit of a downside. He's got a great standing layup, decent driving layup. He's got a great shot mid of 87, great shot 3 of 91. He's also got all of LeBron's animations. He's got like LeBron's shot release, LeBron's dunk animation. So like, his 91 open shot 3 feels like a 91. He's got a good enough release. Free throw 92 is class. 96 driving dunk, 83 ball control. So with any half decent coach, he's speed boosting. He's got a steal of 66, which isn't great. Like, his defense stats aren't the best, but he's got good enough speed to be a ball. Somehow has 92 acceleration, which is the most important of all of them. 96 vertical. 80 lateral quickness. 79 on ball defense IQ isn't the best, but he's not the best defender. 6'5", he's not particularly tall. But again, 1.5 KMT, you cannot go wrong. Now we are on to the first 5. First up is Tracy McGrady Sapphire. Not Doug Christie. Doug Christie is very, very expensive right now, as far as I know. Let's go Sapphire, 2 guards, T-Mac. T-Mac Sapphire, T-Mac Emerald, it doesn't really matter. The Sapphire is better just for defensive reasons. So he's got he's got decent enough driving layup and standing layup. Great post fadeaway of 84. Great on shot mid. Great on shot 3, especially with the coach. His release, well, it's not the best, but his release makes it seem like it's great. He's got 97 driving dunk, which is unreal. 95 contact is unreal as well. 80 free throw. 86 ball control, so he's speed boosting. He's got 81 block, which is huge. He's got 88 speed, 87 speed ball, 88 acceleration, 80 lateral quickness. Even though his on-ball defense IQ of 65 is terrible, the high enough lateral quickness, his speed, his length, and his high block rating makes up for it. So he can recover really well. Next, we have got point guard, the guy who's number 1 on my best value point guard list, Penny Hardaway. Penny is, like, because everyone runs small forwards, power forwards, point guard, and if you want to run natural point guard, you got to run a top point guard. Penny's perfect for that. He's got a great driving standing layup. He's got a great shot mid, decent shot 3, good enough driving dunk, can speed boost, obviously, he's a point guard, got good steal and shot contest, good enough speed, sweep ball acceleration. Well, not the best, he feels faster, and he's got great animations because he's Penny. Decent lateral quickness, decent on ball defensive IQ, but again, it feels better because he's Penny and big, and is like one of the perfect cards for the meta of 2K, and a card that you definitely need to at least try out, especially if you're on a budget and just starting out this game. Number 3 on this list is a guy that right now is a little bit expensive, and I did not realize how good this card was until I used him. Lonzo Ball. I did not realize how good he was. People were like, oh, he's unbelievable, he's unbelievable. He's a little bit more expensive than a lot of cards on this list, but he's worth it. He's worth it. There's no doubt about that. I've used him on PC, I haven't used him on this system, but he's got 3 gold badges, Dimer and Posterizer, which are big, and Hustle Rebounder, which doesn't make too much of a difference for a point guard. He's 6'6", so he's big. He can match up the small forwards and shooting guards at point guard. 88 driving layup, 88 standing. Open shot mid, well, his mid-range shot is terrible. Open shot 3 of 83 is quite good. He's got driving dunk, though, of 95 and a tendency of 90 with goal posterizer. He's at 92 ball control, unreal passing stats. Again, it's Lonzo. He's got 97 steal, 80 shot contest. He's got good rebounding stats, 90 speed, ball acceleration, 90 vertical, 94 lateral quickness, and 92 on-ball defense by Hughes. He's one of the best defensive cards in the game. He can shoot and one of the best dunkers in the game from the point guard position. This card is a must pick up if you can afford him in this game. Even though he's an 86, he plays realistically like he's a low-rated diamond. Number 2 is a guy who I just love in this game, Reggie Lewis. Reggie Lewis, 92 offense, 91 defense overall for an 89 overall is crazy, especially one for 2.5 KMT. 95 driving and standing layup, unreal shot mid of 95, decent enough shot 3 of 79. He does come with gold catch and shoot, which makes it feel even better. Gold posterizer, mid-range dead eye, relentless finisher. He's got not a great steal or shot contest. Speed, ball, and acceleration are all really nice. 92, 89, 92. 90 lateral quickness is really good. On-ball defense, Mike, 89 is good, so he's a lockdown defender. This guy, again, can do everything. He can defend, be his best player. He can shoot when he's open. He's an unbelievable mid-range shooter. He can dunk. He can do pretty much everything. And at number 1, this guy's actually starting to get a little bit more expensive, but there's a reason for it, and it's Darius Miles. First of all, Hedo would have been on this list, but Hedo Turkoglu, who I bought for 7 KMT, is now nearly 40 KMT. He's just going up and up in price. But Darius Miles, 6'9", demigod. Like, 5 gold badges, 5 really good ones. He's got anything he lacks, he makes up for it in other things. Like, he's got great layup, good enough shot mid, good enough shot 3 with an unreal release, so he hits everything when he's open. One of the best dunkers, if not the best dunker in the game, with his speed. 86 ball control, so he can speed boost. Passing stats don't really matter, he's just a scorer. He's got okay rebounding stats, but he's got such a high vertical that he gets boards. Speed 95, speed with ball 80, acceleration 95 is unreal. Defensive stats are very poor. However, he's got 90 lateral quickness. He's got an 88 block, 82 steal, 96 shot contest. So the defense has to matter. He's unbelievable at. The IQ ones, he's not good at all. So he's a lockdown defender, one of the best dunkers in the game, a guy who doesn't miss when he's wide open. This guy is unbelievable. So anyway, that's the video. These are cards you just need to pick up when you're just starting out NBA 2K19 MyTEAM, especially if you're on a budget. While I don't really know the exact price of these, there's no point talking about the exact prices because of how much they fluctuate and how just crazy the market is today of all days. These cards are all guys that will fit in perfectly in a budget squad and you can use against God squads. So anyway, that's the video. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.